Coming out then for race 17, Charlie Saunders, currently in joint second place with 16 points. Dave Durham, he's on 14 points. That's the leading contenders. Melksham on 13 points, he's also very much up with the threatening. As I run up at the gate then for this start of the third leg of the 500 solos, Charlie Saunders has made the best of start. And Dave Durham will lead. Charlie Saunders back in fourth place to go into that top corner for the first time as Dave Durham will lead. Rod Melksham in second, Phil Harris in third. It's Charlie Saunders in fourth place, never moves from the third. He's looking for that second place of Rod Melksham. He gets one into Rod Melksham to go through into second place. Super right by Charlie Saunders. Who comes to the Weeks in six, Pepper in seven, that's the top seven, with Michael Gosling holding the eighth place position. Charlie Saunders got through on the inside, super wide by Charlie Saunders, worked his way through from fourth to first place. He leads into the pits corner on lap number two, takes a wide line, Dave Durham takes a in six, Pepper seven, Gosling eight, that's the eight. They go down the back straight once again. It's still Charlie Saunders starting to pull away at the front then from Dave Durham holding that second place. Rod Melksham definitely getting closer in third and making a move on the second place of Dave Durham. And then on the left Saunders down there. Second Melksham on his shoulder there with Harris holding the fourth. Derrick in five. Melksham cuts on the inside to take that second place. Dave Durham again back round the outside, but Melksham comes again to retake the second place. Tremendous action of second, third and fourth, and Harris is getting closer in fourth. As Charlie Saunders picks up another winning line. Melksham in second, and Dave Durham in third, for Harris in fourth, for Derrick in five, John Weeks in six, John Pepper in seven, Michael Gosling in eighth place. Race 17, sponsored by Brian Wickham, Pillerton Garage, Pillerton Priors. A win for number 25, Charlie Saunders. Second, number 91, Rod Melksham. And third, number 47, David Durham. 297, 117, 46, 131, and 24. Winning time 1 minute 28.28. 1 minute 28.28. Delete 78 Eddie Rouse, put in 114 Stuart Mears. Race number 18. Top corner, David Speight, deliver a bother that is very well and stop on and hold his third place to go down the back straight for the first time. Martin Williams leads him and Steve Leigh in second. It's David Speight in third. Dyfed Evans has gone through into the fourth place position. That's the top four. They complete six, Mears in seven, that's the seven. With Mark Richardson back in eighth place. They go in the back straight once again. Martin Williams starting to pull away slightly at the front there from Steve Leigh, holding that second place. David Speight now coming under pressure for his third place. Bishop Williams to manage on Leigh, who holds the second place. That's the top five as leader Martin Williams going to that back straight once again. Still Steve Leigh holds that second place. These two in turn pulling away from David Speight, who's got the third place position. From Leigh in second place. It's Speight in third. Evans in fourth. Garrett in five. Watts is in sixth. That's the top six. Martin Williams out that back straight for the far more time in race number 18. Steve Leigh still consolidating that second. David Speight being chased hard by two runners for his third place position. Martin Williams gets to see winning ride. Steve Leigh comes across the line in second. David Speight gets the third. It's tight for four. I think it may just well be Dyfed Evans from Dean Garrett. Followed by 114 Stuart Mears and Mark Richardson, the final rider across the line. Race 18, sponsored by Ron and Denise Hinsley, Photos Contributions. A win for 125, Martin Williams. Second, number 93, Steve Leigh. And third, number 82, David Speight. 111, 112, 114 and 118. 1 minute 25.94, third quickest time of the afternoon. 1 minute 25.94. Race 19, the heat of 500 solos. With decimator numbers this time. David Taylor in the second, Scott Campers in third, Tommy Crew in fourth. It's Gordon Williams in five, so one or two not come out for this one. Stephen Taylor definitely has not come out, as it's John Jefferies leads going to the back straight, and Dave Rowlands holding that second place. Scott Campers has got the third. Tommy Crew is in fourth place. That's the top four. Crew's in four, Williams in five, and the back straight they go once again. John Jefferies while in control of race number 19. Dave Rowlands could pick up crucial points here if he can hang on to this second place position. These two pulling away from Scott Campus, having his best ride of the afternoon then, holding the third place position. Second, it's Campus in third, Crew's in four, Williams in five. Spread out now in race number 19 as they go down the back straight once again. It is Jefferies the clear leader then, from Rowlands holding that second. Campus still got the third. Tommy Crew trying to close the gap, they're in fourth. He's pulling away from Gordon Williams in five as John Jefferies leads on the corner. Dave Rowlands trying to close the gap there in second place. Scott Campus has got the third. Now has John Jefferies got machine problem, or is he doing just enough to win the race? Because Dave Rowlands definitely hunted him down now as they go to the back straight once again. I think that John Jefferies knows exactly where Dave Rowlands is, and John Jefferies is going to pick up race winning points in this one. Dave Rowlands in second place. Scott Campus gets the third. Tommy Crew in fourth, and Gordon Williams in fifth place. Race 19, sponsored by Tony Sabin, a win for number 14, John Jefferies. Second, 887, Dave Rowlands. And third, 178, Scott Campus. 18, number 6. 1 minute 29.59. 1 minute 29.59. Cracking race 20 with Tim Nobes, the meeting leader. We've got Daniel Winterton holding joint second place at the moment. Rodney McDonald has also been very much in the thick of the action throughout his ride. He's on 12 points as well. Dave Mears, of course, Dave Penall's experience to play. He's on the equal second place with Daniel Winterton with 16 points. So it should be a very competitive race number 20, sponsored by Prettons of Leamington. Top corner, 44 first time. Tim Nobes leads you, but Michael Faulkner in second place. Daniel Winterton trying to get round the edge of Michael Faulkner. Andy Carfield holds that fourth place. Everts in 5, Mears in 6. That's the top 6 as they exit that pit corner completely over. Tim Nobes leads it. Faulkner to go through into second place, and Winterton gets through inside Faulkner. He goes wide, and Faulkner cuts back inside Daniel Winterton. Tremendous race between these two, and that's allowed Tim Nobes to pull away at the front. There's Nobes leading, but Winterton second, and Mears has gone for nowhere to go through into third place. Faulkner now drops back to 4. As Tim Nobes is the Carford in 5, McDonald in 6, Everts drops back to 7, McConnell in 8th. That's the top 8. They go to the back straight once again. Tim Nobes is absolutely storming away with this one. Daniel Winterton holds that second place, but Dave Mears definitely getting closer and further. Half that back end in for Tim Nobes, a race leader. Daniel Winterton and Dave Mears in a good scrap. Focus with 4, Carford in 5, McDonald gets closer in 6, as Tim Nobes is halfway in the back straight for the full time. He looks at Winterton as withstood the challenge of Mears, but I'll say that Mears again closed the gap on the entry to that touch corner, as Tim Nobes picks up the winning ride. Daniel Winterton gets the second place, then Mears picks up the third. He'll be tight for fourth, and the Carford goes for the fourth. Faulkner in 5, McDonald in 6th place, and Paul Everts the final rider across the line. Super Action in race number 20, sponsored by Frettons of Leamington, and win for number 2, Tim Nobes. Second, number 12, Daniel Winterton, and third, number 19, Dave Mears. 606, 144, 4, and 106. Quick winning time, 1 minute 25.25. 1 minute 25.25. On Paul Whitelam Jr. and Rod Gareth Winterburn, both unbeaten after 2 opening rides. They meet in this race number 21. Could be a very interesting one, this. John Hiscock's been there or thereabouts all the afternoon. Reg Blackmore made a flying start in his last race to lead for almost 3 laps, so it could be a very competitive dash to that first corner in race number 21, sponsored by GRS Breakdown and Recovery Service. Somebody completely turning it over at the top there on the start line. Lee Jones in it. Looks as if it's Lee Jones has gone over in a big way on the start line there for race number 21. Completely front wheel up in front of his face, couldn't get the front wheel down quickly enough. John Hiscock looks to be okay, walking away from the machine at the moment, but obviously the start was so crucial for that race number 21. Let's hope Lee Jones and Steve Henderson are okay after that coming over the top there in race number 21. Reg Blackburn on the inside, then Richard Thomas next to him, then there should be a gap. Then we've got John Hiscock, Colin Blackburn and Rod Winterburn right on the outside. What should be a very competitive heat of 1000cc sidecar action. Looks at Richard Thomas breaking ranks and going back into line there for this start of race number 21. Reg Blackburn with a few problems as well by the starting gate. Breaking ranks are over on the far side before the restart of race number 21. So they could be coming into line this time then for race number 21. For the second time of asking, away they go, perfectly even break, everybody gets away except Reg Blackburn. He's left on the inside. Winterburn's Leigh going at the back straight. Colin Blackburn dives through on the inside, leading to that top corner. Colin Blackburn has the advantage, he goes wide. Rod Winterburn turns, and tries to come back to the inside. Colin Blackburn is Scotty Blackburn in five as they go up the back straight. Once again it's Colin Blackburn leads in from Rod Winterburn in second place. Richard Thomas not too far behind in third, and Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. start to stamp their authority on this crucial race number 21. They have the advantage over Rod Gareth Winterburn in second place. Richard Thomas goes in the third. Reg Blackburn dropping back in five as they go up the back straight once again. It looks pretty good for Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. looking to make it through to three. Rod Winterburn again coming under pressure for Richard Thomas. They go in that top corner on lap number 3. The last lap flag out then for Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. looking to make it through to three. Winterburn as they dive into that pits corner once again. Winterburn on the inside. Richard Thomas goes wide, cuts back to the inside. There's a fight between these two. There's Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. have got this one in the pocket now as they go into the top corner for the full time. It's through to three for Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Rod Winterburn hangs on to that second place. Richard Thomas gets a third. John Hiscock is in fourth. Reg Blackburn in fifth place. Race 21 sponsored by GRS Breakdown and Recovery Service, a crucial race 21, and through to three, a win for number 25, Colin Blackburn and Paul Whitelam Jr. Second number 48, beaten for the first time this afternoon, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. And third, number 60, Richard Thomas and Phil Stoneman. 184 and 26. 1 minute 17.12. 1 minute 17.12. Race 22, Wayne Westaway's passenger Darren Wills. Delete Lester Page and Paddy Monk. Putting number 30, Steph Bly and Jason Gill. Race 22 coming into line then, sponsored by CJB Photographic Trolls and Motor Videos and DVDs. The riders on the line then for race number 22. Pretty even break, and it looks like the open on the outside. Ray Westbrook has made the best start. He's leader going up the back straight. Mark Cossar has made the best of starts. He's starting to work his way to the field already. Goes through into the second place position. Wayne Westway's got the third. Ivor Matthews is in fourth place, and Mark Cossar gets winner into Ray Westbrook and Cossar in second. Matthews is in third. third place away in Westaway as they go in that pitch corner for the first time. It's Cossar leads it then from Westbrook in second. It's Matthews in third. Fumarola in four. Westaway is in five. That's the top five. As they come to complete this one, then it's still Mark Cossar leads it from Westbrook. In five. Step Bly's in six. They go up the back straight once again, and it's Mark Cossar and Tristan Winterburn starting to pull away at the front end from Ray Westbrook, who holds that second place. Matt Fumarola definitely getting closer in third. Ivor Matthews holds a fourth. Wayne Westaway in five. Step Bly in six. As Cossar still leads it. Westbrook in second. Andy Wilson's come off the back by Matt Fumarola, so problems there again for Matt Fumarola. He's lost his passenger there. Just yellow flags out the moment as Andy Wilson goes on the middle of the track as Mark Cossar leads into that top corner for the full time. It's Mark Cossar picks up the winning ride. Second place goes to Ray Westbrook. Third place is Ivor Matthews. Fourth is just Step Bly with Wayne Westaway in fifth place.
Yeah, grip round in it. Took it back hard from the back, didn't he?
Race 22, win for number 37 Mark Cossar and Tristan Winterburn. Second number 17 Ray Westbrook and Andy Corbin, and third number 15 Ivor Matthews and Tony Miles. 30 118. 1 minute 19.84. 1 minute 19.84. Let's hope that Andy Wilson is going to be okay after coming off the back there of Matt Fumarola up on that top corner, and Andy just receiving a bit of attention there on the inside of the track. Glad to say that Andy Wilson's up and okay after coming down there in race 22, so that's good to see Andy up and okay. Dad there to check that he's okay. That's good news indeed. Situation regarding the meeting: there should be an interval after race number 24. That will now not take place. The interval will come after race 32, the end of the qualifying heats. Coming to line in for race 23, another heat of the 1,000 sidecar, sponsored by 7 Day Windows of Warwick. Top quality windows in just 7 days. Sidecar looks like Chris Winterburn leading over the back straight the first time. Matt Tyrrell dives through on the inside of the lead going into that top corner, and Mark Warren making a big move around the outside of that top end to go through into second place, and Mark Warren's gone through the lead a bit, and Winterburn goes in top corner. Fantastic sidecar action now. Paul Johnson's come from nowhere to lead going into that top corner. Winterburn's cut back inside Johnson. Tremendous stuff between these fours. They go up the back straight once again. Johnson leads Winterburn in second, and somebody else is Dyfed to go through into that second place position as they come to the complete lap number 2 then. It's Paul Johnson leads from Chris Winterburn in second place. It's Paul's drop back to 4, and Matt Tyrrell amazing a one-time race leader now back in 5th place. They go up the back straight once again. It is Paul Johnson leads from Chris Winterburn trying to close the gap there in second place. Poyner's gone through again to 3rd. These three pulling away from Mark Warren and 4th. Ross Matt Tyrrell holding that 5th place. Richard Johnson leads in second. Warren's in 4th. And Matt Tyrrell, the one-time race leaders, we've lost him somewhere on the track as the 4 outfits go up the back straight. Once again it's Paul Johnson clear then from Chris Winterburn in second place. Jim Pern holds that 3rd place position. Mark Warren is in 4th. Fabulous sidecar action race number 23. Paul Johnson gets the winning line. 2nd is Chris Winterburn. 3rd place is Jim Pern. 4th place goes to Mark Warren. Super action there in race number 23, sponsored by 7-day winners of Warwick, who win for number 7, Paul Johnson and Russell Little. Second, number 46, Chris Winterburn with Gareth Winterburn in the chair. And third, number 44, Jim Pern and Paul Uglow. Fourth, 306. 1 minute 17.94. 1 minute 17.94. We've got Rick McCauley. He's in 5th place after 2 legs of the sidecars. Alfie and Terry Pern have been very much in the action as well. Gary Jackson needs a point. Gary back in 7th place at the moment. And Clive Stoneman and Matt Vickery also featured highly in the racing this afternoon against a very competitive race number 24. Race number 24 should be on the competitive heat of 1000cc sidecar action. Leigh Hicks again making a good start from the outside of the grid. Somebody going through on the inside line as a race into that top corner for the first time. Picked him out is Leigh Hicks again. Is the race leader as they come to complete the opening lap, and Pern in second place. He's back in 5th place, needs to improve on that position. Leigh Hicks leads, going up the back straight once again. It's still Alfie Pern holding that second place. Needs to be pulling away from Gary Jackson in 3rd. Hicks leads into that top corner. Pern in 2nd. Jackson trying to close the gap there in 3rd place. Stoneman holds in 4th position, and a good ride there by Gary Jackson winning very tight. He's on the score through the second place. Hanging on to that second place. Leigh Hicks is the race leader. Pern moves wide and Jackson goes through in the second place. Pern again trying to come back round the edge of Jackson. Needs to lock together going up the back straight, but Jackson now moves back through into that second place position as Leigh Hicks has gone wide again on the exit for that top corner. Gary Jackson again and much tighter on his close run up on Leigh Hicks now. This Hicks has him. Jackson second. It's Pern in 3rd. McCauley's gone through in the 4th. Stoneman relegated to 5. That's the top 5 as they go up the back straight once again. It's still Leigh Hicks on the inside line. What will Gary Jackson tries to move around the outside, goes wide, cuts back for the inside run. Will Leigh Hicks go wide? He does go wide, and Gary Jackson's gone through on the inside. Gary Jackson just gets it there for Leigh Hicks in 2nd. McCauley has gone to the 3rd, and in 4 to 4. Stoneman in 5, Stafford in 6th place. Tremendous action there in race number 24. 2 separate races. Gary Jackson working his way through from 3rd to 1st, and then Rick McCauley pinching that 3rd place on the running for a line. So great sidecar action again in race number 24. Super action race number 24, sponsored by DT Welding Services. A win for number 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Bly. Second, number 91, Leigh Hicks and Phil Collier. And third, number 51, Rick McCauley and Terry Madley. 14, 57 and 81. 1 minute 19.06. 1 minute 19.06. Looking at race number 25, sponsored by Frettons of Leamington. We've got Martin Williams, who's very much in contention here this afternoon. He's enjoyed the 6th place after 3 heats. John Jefferies is in 3rd place. Melksham is in 8th place, so some quick runners do battle in race number 25. Selling then for race number 25. Being held on to the way they go with Martin Williams again. It's made a good start here for them. That's for the action. And Rod McDonald holds 2nd place. They go in that top corner for the first time. It's Martin Williams round the outside. McDonald tries to come for the inside. Dyfed has gone through into 3rd place, and somebody's charged their way through. So Rod Melksham charges his way through into that 3rd place position. Dyfed on his shoulder. Dingo trying to come through on the inside line as Martin Williams. John Jefferies amazingly back in 6th place, with Scott Campers in 7th place, so John Jefferies needs to start working his way through the field now, but it's Martin Williams, the clear race leader. For McDonald in 2nd, it's Melksham in 3rd, Evans in 4, Jefferies up to 5, but they're getting carried to 6, Campers in 7. John Jefferies definitely getting closer in 5. Dean Garrett holds 6th place. Scott Campus is in 7th place. That's the 7 as they go in the back straight once again. Looking good for Martin Williams. Cleared the front then from McDonald. Still there in 2nd place. Melksham holds a 3rd. John Jefferies there on through 4th. They're getting still there in 2nd. Melksham in 3rd, John Jefferies definitely getting closer in 4th in Melksham, looking at 2nd place in Rodney McDonald. He looks left fine, and Melksham's making the move around the outside of that pits corner on lap number 4, and Rodney McDonald may well be caught there. Martin Williams gets through in 4th, Melksham goes through in 2nd, Rodney McDonald in 3rd, John Jefferies in 4th, Evans in 5, Dean Garrett 6, Scott Campus in 7th place. Race 25, sponsored by Frettons of Leamington, a win for 125, Martin Williams. 2nd, number 91, Rod Melksham, and 3rd, number 4, Rodney McDonald. 14, 111, 112, and 178. 1 minute 27.09. 1 minute 27.09. Race 26, meeting leader Tim Nobes is battling this one against Dave Durham and David Speight, Phil Harris and Tommy Crew, the main rivals in race number 26. Well, we go on with race number 26 and Tim Nobes all over the place. The start has to be because Tim Nobes has completely missed the start at the back. In the field at the moment, Dave Durham leads him down the back straight for the first time. David Spate's gone through in a 2nd. It's Tommy Crew in 3rd and Tim Nobes with a little to do back in 6th place. So they enter that pits corner on the opening lap. Then Dave Durham, the clear leader, and David Spate in 2nd place. They complete that one then. Nobes up to 5, Richardson drops back to 6, and Tim Nobes picks up another couple of places on that top corner. We go through into 4th place, but it's still David Durham with a big leap, and David Spate in 2nd. Phil Harris has got the 3rd. Tim Nobes now looking for that 3rd place. He's hunting down 2nd and 3rd places. He's completing that lap there for Spate in 2nd. It's Harris in 3rd. Nobes is on there. Harris is taking Nobes really wide, and Tim Nobes does very well indeed to stop on then. He was almost brought down on the entry to that top corner. He turns on the power on the exit for that top end to go through into 3rd place, looking for the 2nd place of David Spate. He gets on into David Spate to go through into 2nd place. As Dave Durham is a race leader on the 3rd, and Tim Nobes in 2nd place. Harris in 3rd. Then the back straight they go once again. Dave Durham could pick up crucial race points in this one. Tim Nobes battle his way through into 2nd place, but he's not going to get to Dave Durham for that position. It's still Spate in 3rd with Harris in 4th. Tommy Crew in 5 as Dave Durham gets the winning line in race number 26. 2nd place goes to Tim Nobes. 3rd place is just Phil Harris from David Spate in 4th. Mark Richardson in 5. And Tommy Crew in 6th place. Race 26 then, a very interesting one indeed, with Tim Nobes dropping crucial points there. He went for number 47, Dave Durham. 2nd, number 2, Tim Nobes. And 3rd, 297, Phil Harris. 82, 118. And number 18, the winning time for that heat, sponsored by Vega Racing Components, 1 minute 28.90. 1 minute 28.90. To lead 78, Eddie Rouse put in 114, Stuart Mears. So Charlie Saunders just seen Tim Nobes beating in that one. Is it a chance for Charlie to pick up points on that? Steve Leigh has been there or thereabouts, as has Andy Carfield. So some quick riders out again in race number 27. 27 lead of the 500 solos, and where we go, and Charlie Saunders making a cracking start from the outside. Steve Lee's making that top corner for the first time. Steve Leigh leads in that corner. Paul Derrick trying to get through on the inside. Charlie Saunders squeezed around the outside and move back through. In the second place is on the shoulder of Steve Leigh now as they go in the back straight for the first time. It's Leigh who leads it with Saunders in second. Derrick's got the third. Carfield is in fourth place. That's the top four in the seat down Leigh. Second place. Derrick's got the third. Mears in five. Williams in six, and Charlie Saunders almost through on the inside of Steve Leigh down, makes her way through on the inside of Steve Leigh this time, halfway down the back straight. Saunders leads it, Leigh comes back round the outside, these two locked together on the exit from that corner. Saunders goes wide, Leigh to the inside of Charlie Saunders, in second, it's Derrick in third, Mears in five, it's still Williams in six, they go in the back straight once again, and Charlie Saunders slowly but surely is pulling away from Steve Leigh as they enter that pits corner. Once again, Charlie Saunders a wide line, Steve Leigh close the gap on Leigh, not Charlie Saunders, who leads them on the four then, from Leigh in second, Derrick in third, Charlie in four, Mears in five, still Williams in six as Charlie Saunders into the pits corner for the final time, and Steve Leigh definitely closed the gap on the entry to that pits corner. Charlie Saunders wide again, Steve Leigh and much time. Charlie Saunders gets the winning ride from Steve Leigh in second place. It's just Paul Derrick in third with Andy Carfield in fourth, followed by Stuart Mears in five and Gordon Williams in sixth place. Race 27, sponsored by Bishford Limited, Office and Managerial Services. A win for number 25, Charlie Saunders. Second, number 93, Steve Leigh. And third, 117, Paul Derrick. 606, 114, and number 6. Winning time pretty quick, 1 minute 26.78. 1 minute 26.78. Change, of course, Paul Evans 106 will come into race number 28. Where we going with race number 28 now? Daniel Winterton in the middle of the next start. Dave Mears making a move round the outside. Daniel Winterton goes wide to block the move of Dave Mears, and Dave Rowland's gone through on the inside of Winterton again, back round the outside. Winterton leads him and Rowland's in second. It's Mears in third. That's the top three in Dave Mears. Round the edge of Dave Rowland, round the edge of Daniel Winterton as well as they go into that pits corner on the opening lap. Winterton comes again back up. It's Rowland's in third. Everett in four, Weeks in five. That's the five, and Mears again back round the edge of Winterton to retake the lead halfway down that back straight. It's Dave Mears cleared from Daniel Winterton in second. Dave Rowlands holds a third. John Weeks has gone through into four. Paul Evans holds the fifth place position. That's the five. Mears still Winterton in second. It's Weeks in four. Evans in five. Getting a little bit spread out now in race number 26. Dave Mears putting all his experience to play there, leads into that pits corner once again, pulling away from Daniel Winterton, who holds a safe second place. Looks at Dave Rowland in the first place position. Mears leads him on the fourth, and Winterton in second. It's Weeks in fourth. Desperately battle, and Dave Rowlands pulls out while holding a safe third place as Dave Mears into that pits corner for the final time in race number 28. Dave Mears picks up the second place goes to Daniel Winterton. It's going to be tight for third and fourth. Paul Evans has got through into John Weeks. John Weeks trying to come back round. It's just Paul Evans who gets the third with John Weeks in fourth place. Yeah. Race 28 sponsored by PJR Racing. A win for number 19, Dave Mears. Second, number 12, Daniel Winterton. And third, 106, Paul Evans. Fourth, number 46. The times get quicker. 1 minute 26 exactly. 1 minute 26 exactly for race number 28. Right, coming out then for race number 29. situation after 3 legs of the sidecars. It's maximum points for Colin Blackburn. He's on 21 and leads the competition going into this 4th leg. Rod Winterburn second overall, interesting. Gary Jackson now sharing 3rd place with Mark Cossar and Rick McCauley. Richard Thomas in 4th place. Paul Johnson is in 7th place. He could well be the main rival for Colin Blackburn in this one.
You're going to say I'm late to get in on us in your best view now.
Mark Warren currently holds the 12th place at the moment, and Colin Blackburn taking a new group there at the start for race number 29, so all sorts of possibilities. I'd say Colin Blackburn 2 points clear of Rod Winterburn at the moment. Johnson on 15 points, he's in 7th place, he's in this race. Mark Warren on 12 points, he's also in this race, needs the points. As they settle in for race number 29, Colin Blackburn gets an absolute fly there from the outside. He's already a long way clear. Looks like Paul Johnson's gone through in the 2nd place with Matt Fumarola holding the 3rd. Ivor Matthews in 4th. Mark Warren is in 5. That's a top 4. Oh, and Colin Blackburn's lost Paul Whiteman Jr. Problems there as Colin Blackburn's lost Paul Whiteman Jr. on that top corner. So it's all gone disastrously wrong on that top corner for the sidecar meeting leader, as we lost Paul Whiteman Jr. off the back of Colin Blackburn on that top corner. Good to see that Paul Whiteman Jr. is okay and walking back towards the outfit. So how quickly can things turn, because we had Colin Blackburn, Paul Whiteman Jr. unbeaten after 3 legs, went into that 4th leg, and then disaster strikes upon that top corner. Paul Whiteman coming off the back there of Colin Blackburn, and how dramatically things have now turned with that instant upon that top corner.
You still can't watch him with catches.
No. It's only involved in something. He's mentally involved.
That's right. When you come down to the public.
Oh, let's get it.
When you come down to the public, I've got to keep the phone and see how they're doing each race. Make sure you bring me a programme. You should have seen the state of the programme. I said, what have you been doing? What have you been
better idea.
Johnson's being stupid.
See this post here? See the next post? The one after that?
Well, Paul's taking his top off, getting stripped off. Johnson.
The thing is,
Ivor's just kicked his helmet.
just calm himself down.
Johnson.
Yeah, he's a decent rider.
He gets scared. If you don't make yourself, you don't make yourself.
You know, but he just has his sort of, London street kid, you know. The one before,
Yeah, because Ivor's saying he shouldn't have put his hand up to stop the race. Paul put his hand up to anybody else. For any red flag was out, he put his hand up and said, no, I'm not riding it. And Ivor didn't like that in a second.
Obviously there's quite a bit going on after that race number 29. We are waiting the decision from the middle of the track to exactly what the outcome is regarding that race, who is excluded or not excluded, and then we will have the rerun of race number 29. But obviously there was a bit of an incident over by the starting gate as well, so there's quite a bit for the infield staff to deal with regarding race number 29.
Johnson put his gear on. Yes. Back at the minute. That flare just cost us. Do you see that? Johnson and Ivor having a punch up. Ivor just kicked the youngster's helmet across the track.
Exclude Colin. Exclude Colin. He's going to spin it round the track now. This is where he shoots out no failures.
Especially the first one.
I should kick him out of the meeting now.
He's taking all the markers out. Look, look, look. He's been excluded.
He's been excluded.
He's been excluded, so he's taking all the markers out. Ivor's going to... He's done really well today. He's driven well, he's got a win. He's qualified.
All you've got to do is get this round.
Where they go with race number 29, rerun of Andy Climax with just the three runners going down. It's Ivor Matthews leads, going up the back straight. The first time Mark Warren's in second place, Matt Fumarola in third. Ivor Matthews on the inside, Mark Warren making a move round the outside. Ivor Matthews comes again, takes Mark Warren wide and leads now to complete one then. Matthews leading, Fumarola in second, it's Fumarola in third. Into the pits corner they go once again, and Mark Warren has got through on the inside. Mark Warren has gone down, the big lost his pasture, he's gone down as well, so all sorts of problems. Matt Fumarola has pulled off the track as well, it's all happening on that bottom corner. Yellow flags are out, do we have a red?
Of course you do. Nobody's down to put a red flag only on the corner.
Thank you, put away.
Mark Warren done really well to stop it from dribbling, rivaling right over. The trouble is, I think he might have done the side of Andy's sidecar work. He really did hit him. Really did hit him well. Straightened him right up. He could ping the sidecar back.
Yeah, but what's Max for? Is it Max passed or jump off the board?
Oh, I don't think they did.
News from the middle of the track, 306 Mark Warren and Martin Smith are excluded. They are excluded from the rerun of race 29, so all sorts of drama in race 29. We're going to get away for the third time asking with just two riders, two outfits only, and it's Ivor Matthews making the start with Matt Fumarola in second place. They go up the back straight for the first time then. Ivor Matthews and Tony Miles, they lead into that top corner from Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson in the second place position. Matthews leads in, closing up in second place. They go into that pits corner for the first time on each turn. It could be a very competitive heat. They go up the back straight once again then. It's Matthews who leads it and Fumarola in second place, diving into that top corner once again. Matthews just increases lead slightly. He's gone wide. Matt Fumarola takes so much time to line trying to get through on the inside of Matthews, and Matt Fumarola gets through on the inside of Matthews to be the race leader now in race number 29. It's Fumarola and Wilson leading then for Matthews and Miles in second place. They go up the back straight once again, so crucial points could come the way here of Matt Fumarola and Andy Wilson, and if Ivor Matthews can keep going as well in second place, could bring him very much into contention. As Fumarola and Wilson lead into that pits corner on lap number 3 from Matthews and Miles in second place. The lead start to increase as Matt Fumarola clear going up that back straight for the final time. He's at the top corner in what has been a very eventful race number 29. Number 5, Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson, they win race 29. From second place, number 15, Ivor Matthews and Tony Miles. So eventually we get a result for race 29, sponsored by Edwards & Sons, Citroen Parts Specialist. The win for number 5, Matt Fumarola, Andy Wilson. Second, number 15, Ivor Matthews, Tony Miles. 1 minute 21.15. 1 minute 21.15. Right, move on to race 30. Bob's Videos again, the sponsors filming here today. Delete 52, Master Page, Paddy Mumphrey, number 30, Steph Bly and Jason Gill. Outfits going again this time, so they're dropping like flies in the last heats of these 1000cc sidecars, and it looks like Alfie and Terry permanently going into that top corner for the first time. They go wide and step by, and Jason Gill trying to get through on the inside. In second place, John Stafford has got the third, so they go up the back straight once again then, so one or two outfits not coming out again for race number 30 as Alfie and Terry Pern lead going into that top corner from Step Bly and Jason Gill holding that second place. These two pulling away for John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland in third place. They're locked together now. The first and second is still Pern and Step Bly again trying to find a way through on the inside line. These two pulling away from John Stafford, who's got the third place position. Up the back straight they go once again then. And it is still Alfie and Terry Pern clear of Step Bly and Jason Gill in second place. These two pulling away for John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland again. Pern's a good one again. Trying again, Step Bly trying to get through on the inside line, but he's still held at bay there as the Pern's lead going up the back straight. 44 time from Step Bly and Jason Gill in second place. John Stafford, Fraser Sutherland hold the third place position as Alfie and Terry Pern pick up important points in race number 30. Step Bly comes late, but just too late. They get the second place with John Stafford in the third place position. Race 30 sponsored by Bob's Videos. A win for number 14, Alfie and Terry Pern. Second, number 30, Step Bly and Jason Gill. And third, number 81, John Stafford and Fraser Sutherland. 1 minute 18.75. 1 minute 18.75. Richard Thomas, number 60. He's there very much in contention as well. He's out in this race, so all sorts of possibilities. John Hiscock, he's still very much up. He's in 8th place at the moment, so lots of points to go for the riders in race number 31. And a crucial lead as well, and it looks like Mark Cossar's made a start. Richard Thomas goes through, but somebody goes bearing through on the inside. Looks like Phil Stoneman gone through, Clive Stoneman gone through on the inside into second place as Mark Cossar's gone really wide there through the best again. Richard Thomas has gone through on the inside. Thomas leads him and Stoneman in second. Cossar in third. Hiscock in third. Put a blanket over the forwards. They go up the back straight, and Cossar gets thrown into Stoneman to move through in the second place. Tremendous action in race number 31. There's still Richard Thomas is the race leader for Mark Cossar in second place. Clive Stoneman holds a third. John Hiscock is in fourth place, so Clive Stoneman. Richard Thomas could pick up crucial points this with Mark Cossar holds that second place. It's Stoneman in third. Hiscock holds a fourth. Hiscock drives on the edge of Stoneman. Tremendous corner there by John Hiscock. Sees him goes through into the third place position as Thomas leads them from Cossar in second. It's Hiscock in third. Stoneman is in fourth place and Cossar Thomas into Thomas down into the pits corner once again. Fight between these two as they hit that pits corner once again. Thomas goes wide. Cossar trying to find a way through on the inside. Oh, and Cossar's dropped it down a big way. He's dropped in a big way in exactly the same place as Mark Warren had problems there in the previous race. The racing continues as Richard Thomas picks up the winning ride. Second place goes to John Hiscock. Third place is going to be Clive Stoneman. Let's hope that Mark Cossar is okay. Exactly the same position as Mark Warren had problems in the previous race. He was really trying to find a way through there on the inside of Richard Thomas, and he's gone down in the big way over on that far side of the track. Looks like Mark Cossar is up and being helped across the track, so we hope that Tristan Winterburn is going to be okay as well. To win for number 60. Richard Thomas and Phil Stoneman. Second, number 184, John Hiscock and Gareth Bemster. And third, number 57, Clive Stoneman and Matt Vickery. 1 minute 18.92. 1 minute 18.92. Despite all the very, very wet weather, it has dried particularly quickly this afternoon, and just let's send the riders round to see that they're happy with a sighting lap for race 32. Finals of the Masters Qualifier here this afternoon, so it's all sorts of possibilities, and we have the final heat of 1000cc sidecar action. There will be an interval after this race 32, a race sponsored by Graham Archer. Away they go, Rick McCauley making a good start, but Rod Winterburn's made a better one. He's a race leader going up the back straight for the first time. Looks like Leigh has gone through second place. Gary Jackson made a bad start. He's picked up 2 riders to go through into the third place position. Is Rod Winterburn a leader then from Gary Jackson has gone through the second place. Again back down the outside, they're 40 best for second, third, fourth and fifth places. There's Rod Winterburn as a leader going up the back straight for the first time. Gary Jackson has gone through on the inside and moved from the second place, and Chris Winterburn has followed him through into that third place. Leigh trying to get back round the outside. Rick McCauley back in fifth place, and 3 abreast for third, fourth and fifth place. This time Rod Winterburn leads him, and Gary Jackson second. Chris Winterburn now drops back to 5. Westbrook is in 6. That's a 6. They go up the back straight once again. Rod Winterburn the leader then from Gary Jackson in second place. Chris Winterburn with a new passion on board. This time he holds the third place position with Rick McCauley and Terry Manley definitely getting closer in fourth place. They move on to third this time then. Winterburn leads him and Jackson in second. McCauley in third. Hicks in 5. Westbrook in 6. That's still the 6. They go up the back straight. 44 timers. Rod Gareth Winterburn clear from Gary Jackson and Carl Bly in second place. Rick McCauley looking at third place, and Chris Winterburn takes a big handful around the outside of that top corner as Rod Winterburn gets the winning right. Second place goes to Gary Jackson. To be tight for third. Chris Winterburn gets the third. Rick McCauley's in 4. Leigh Hicks in 5. Ray Westbrook in 6th place. Right, race 32 sponsored by Graham Archer. A win for number 48, Rod and Gareth Winterburn. Second, number 23, Gary Jackson and Carl Bly. And third, number 46, Chris Winterburn, and whoever the passenger may be. 51, 91, and 17. 1 minute 18.19. 1 minute 18.19. That brings us up to the interval in today's meeting. In second place, Charlie Saunders. And the winner of the solos this afternoon, Tim Nobes.
Thanks, Sam.
So Tim Nobes, Charlie Saunders and Mears in a cloud burst for first, second and third in the Masters Qualifier. What do you want to interview? Right, we move on then to the 1000cc sidecars. Third place, Colin Blackmore and Paul Whitelam Jr.
My big feet.
I didn't want to get out of the field anyway.
Second place goes to Richard Thomas and Phil Stoneman. And the winners of the 1000cc sidecars, Rod Gareth Winterburn. So first, second and third in the sidecars there, Rod Winterburn, Gareth Winterburn, Richard Thomas, Phil Stoneman, Colin Blackmore and Paul Whitelam Jr. There you go then, first, second and third in the 1000cc sidecars.
But that track is it's a thinker's track, so I think we're knackered, mate.
On the ends of Charlie Saunders, look at David Speight, that big handful round the outside of that top turn, and the back straight passing and repassing all the time as they go into that pits corner. Once again it's Phil Harris on the shoulder of David, and Phil Harris drops it. He's going in that top of Dave Mears, begging to move round the outside. John Wicks holds the inside line, he falls on the entry to that top corner. Winterburn's going right trying to get through on the inside and move through into third place and between these two as they go into the pits corner. Once again Matthews finds a way through into Winterburn to go into the place. McDonald goes through in that second place. John Jefferies making a move round the outside. A real Soto going out in that top corner as Rodney McDonald goes through on the inside, and somebody also working their way through into a leading position. That three abreast there for that second place position. They move into the pits corner once again. John Jefferies making a move again on the exit. Rodney McDonald on the exit from that pits corner. The leading road has gone extremely wide there. That's good for them. On the inside. Saunders, Leigh, and Williams in second. It's Nobes in third. That's the top three, and Saunders will also run into Williams. These two pulling away from Martin Williams, who holds the third place position. Charlie Saunders on white. Nobes has gone through on the inside. These two youngsters. Clive Stoneman's made a good start going into that top cut. His Clive Stoneman leads from Paul Johnson. Hold that second place. Rod Winterburn has made the best of starts. By Clive Stoneman, Rod Winterburn trying to close the gap in second place, and Winterburn go through on the inside of Stoneman, leading into that top corner. Stoneman again trying to get back round the outside. Winterburn trying to find a way between these two. Mark Cossar holds the third place. Scott throwing into Hicks again, trying to come back round the outside. Super action between these two. Reg Blackburn has made a cracking start. It is indeed. Reg Blackburn has made a super start there, and he's a race as they come to complete the opening lap. It's Reg Blackburn leading. Jackson definitely getting close in third, looking for second place of Reg Blackburn, and Gary Jackson gets swung into Reg Blackburn to go through into second place. Away to a pretty even, but all left has gone completely over there. Do we have red flags now? Johnny Scott has come to a stop. We have a yellow flag with a red flag. Mark Cossar has made the best of starts. He's starting to work his way to field already. He goes through into the second place position. Wayne Westway's got the third. Ivor Matthews is in fourth place, and Mark Cossar gets winner into Wayne Westway. Fumarola definitely getting closer in third. Ivor Matthews holds a fourth. Wayne Westway in five. Stayed Brian six. As Cossar still leading. In second, and Mark Warren making a big move around the outside of that top end to go through into second place, and Mark Warren's gone through the lead, and Winterburn goes in. fantastic sidecar action now. Paul Johnson's come from nowhere to Leigh going into that top corner. Winterburn's got back inside Johnson. Tremendous stuff between these fours. They go up the back straight once again as Leigh Hicks has gone wide again on the exit for that top corner. Gary Jackson again, and much tighter on his close run up on Leigh Hicks now. This Hicks has him. Jackson second. It's Byrne in third. Well, we go on with race number 26 and Tim Nobes all over the place. The start hasn't been Tim Nobes has completely missed the start. He's at the back. He's looking for the second place of David Speight. He gets swung into David Speight to go through in the second place. There's Dave Durham as a race leader on the third. Is in five, that's a top four. Oh, and Colin Blackmore's lost Paul Whiteman Jr. Into the pits corner they go once again. Mark Warren has got through on the inside. Ivor Matthews. Mark Warren has gone down. He's lost his pasture. He's gone down as well. So all sorts of problems. Matt Fumarola has pulled off the track as well. It's all happening on that bottom corner. Yellow flags are out, and it looks like Mark Cossar's made his start. Richard Thomas goes through, but somebody goes burning through on the inside. Looks like Phil Stoneman gone through. Clive Stoneman gone through on the inside into second place as Mark Cossar's gone really wide through the breast again. Thomas has gone through on the inside. Thomas, Leigh and Stoneman in second. Cossar in third. Hiscock in third. He put a blanket over the forwards. They go up the back straight, and Cossar gets thrown into Stoneman to move through in the second place. And Cossar Thomas into Thomas down into the pits corner once again. Fight between these two as they hit that pits corner once again. Thomas goes wide. Cossar trying to find a way through on the inside. Oh, and Cossar's dropped it down a big way. He's dropped in a big way in exactly the same place as Mark Warren had problems there in the previous race. The racing continues as Richard Thomas picks up the winning ride. Second place goes to John Hiscock. Third place is going to be Clive Stoneman. Let's hope that Mark Cossar is okay.
So Tim Nobes, Charlie Saunders and Dave Mears in a cloud burst for first, second and third in the Masters Qualifier.